All right, Kinsman, we are back at Timmins RV. We're in a different RV this time. And
yes, we are.
Every time I see one of these RVs, I'm thinking about moving out of my house in Porcupine and just coming in here. I think I'm ready to go.
Remember, when you take a beer, you gotta replenish the beer. That's the camping rule 101. KLOMP failed miserably. There's absolutely nothing in here to replenish. In fact, doing a show for KINZ and KLOMP Live would be amazing in one of these RVs. And this is where we are. Timmins RV, one of our newest sponsors for KINZ and KLOMP Live, and we're in one of their brand new Springdales. This kitchen is better equipped than my kitchen at home. How about you, Jake?
Right. Now, I do have another question for you, Kinsman. If we're going to go camping together this summer, we're going to have to split the chores. So are you going to be on the dishes? Or are you going to be cleaning up the outside by the bonfire pit? Or
I'm going to be hanging out by the bar fridge that's outside at the back end of this RV. I don't have cupboards like this at home. You've got the microwave. You've got the nice range down here.
What are you putting in your cupboards when you go camping? Do you have like some craft dinners, some chips? You look like a marshmallow guy, right?
Yeah, that's it. I'm a marshmallow guy, you know, s'mores, probably the nachos.
All right, Kinsman, if there's only two of us in the RV, I'm already claiming top bunk. It's like shotgun for cars, but RVs, what you do is you run into the nice bedroom and you say top bunk, and you have it all summer.
So while Jamie was claiming top bunk a few moments ago, he should have looked at the schematics of the brand new Springdale, the 2021 model here at Timmins RV, because he's over there. Yes, he's got top bunk, but look at my bunk. You pull this down. Isn't this amazing? Another bit of a part of the sleeping quarters. And I've got a view of the TV. On those hot summer sunny days, you can actually do your barbecuing out here. This is all coming out of the side of the Springdale RV. You've got a bar fridge. What else is over there?
Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here. So you're going to be on the barbecue. I'm going to be sitting by the fire watching that tiny fish that you caught. And I'm going to be like, Kinsman, don't even burn my steak. I'm taking the master bedroom. You can have both bunk beds.
And keep in mind, you can also finance options up to 20 years. Options available for 20 years with a minimal payment that will not break the bank. And you can get all the financing done right here on spot and on site at timminsrv.com. Come see one of their amazing sales associates today.
Kid, hey, what are you doing?
I'm guarding my Springdale RV.
This is how I'm going to picture it this summer. We're going to sit down at my table here, and then you're going to sit down across from me, and you're going to give me one of those fishing tales. How you caught a fish
It was this look big. Hey, KLOMP, you won't believe the fish that I just caught.
Oh, Kinsman, why didn't you go through the other door? There we are. It was weird because we had no music for our intro tonight, and it was just this eerie silence. We usually play the Fake Facebook Man by Paul Sabalj, and I'm in there rapping. I have to always brag about that, but I didn't like it without the music.
No, it was kind of eerie, kind of creepy, but hey, you know, things happen. We just move on, right?
Yeah. All right. So Timmins RV.
Yes, thumbs up to Timmins RV. We were down there this morning shooting some new footage. That was a beautiful new Springdale. Don't forget, they've got $1,000. You can get $1,000 cash back. Don't pay for 6 months. Financing options up to 20 years if you need it. Plus, they do appraisals on site while you're looking at your new RV selection for the summer. And it's also the Get S'more event. And we had some fun down there at Timmins RV. A big welcome to Nanish Kotek from Kotek Personal Injury Law here in the city. Nanish is your long-term disability firm, disability and personal injury lawyer. And the mission of his firm is to protect the client's right to justice and to receive the compensation package they deserve. Check out Kotek Law online at koteklaw.com. And if you're looking for his office, it's located 38 Pine Street North, second floor of the 101 Mall. And because of the COVID restrictions that are in place, you need to phone to book your appointment. Again, his website, koteklaw.com. And a big thanks again to Sebastian Vermette and the Cooperators. They are back on for KINZ and KLOMP Live tonight. A better place for you. We were down at their newest place for them. And for all of you in the city of Timmins, 239 Wilson Avenue. And if it's time to sit down for a free consultation, that's right, free consultation, go visit Sebastian Vermette and the Cooperators as you can get, a lot of things that they offer, life insurance, investments, RRSPs, tax-free savings accounts, RESPs, commercial insurance, home and auto.
Wow. You did it all again, Kinsman. You went through it all. They honored all our sponsors.
Well, hey, without the sponsors, we don't stay afloat.
Right.
So that's
awesome.
A big thanks to them. We can't thank them enough for the support for KINZ and KLOMP Live.
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing tonight, and specifically because we have a prize tied into that, right?
Yes, we do.
Remind me what the prize is again.
Sue's Variety 332 commercial. Sue has provided a little insight to her new menu. We posted the other day, we tried her new Donair. Is it a Donair or a Donair? It was delicious.
Donair, yes.
Is it a Donair?
Okay, so we're giving that away tonight. How are we giving it away? Well,
we're giving it away how?
Okay. I'm going to tell you. This is the one idea I had. You had 30, so I get one.
There's 30 options, yeah.
We're having the RBC Marketing Award debate tonight, so we have representatives on from Fortier Automotive and the New Burger Planet, and KINZ and KLOMP, of course. So if anyone asks a question that can be used in the debate about either one of the three businesses, you just have to ask a question in the comment section. If you do, you're going to be in for the random draw for the that awesome prize. That sounds good.
That's right. And again, aside from the donut, we had the Donair wedges and a pop. That was a $9 special that we had tonight. It's the 2 can dine club meal from Sue's Variety. See, you didn't know that. I was talking to someone just yesterday. They said, I had no clue that, aside from, maybe a bag of chips, a pack of gum, a pack of smokes, it's a variety store. She's adding more variety to Sue's Variety. So there you go.
You know what all, Kinsman, about this city? You surprise me. Well, you do. You surprise, and you feed it to me. No.
As they say, you learn something new every day. I'm gonna teach you something new every day.
Okay, so I'm working through the technical things here. So I am going to bring on our awesome guests. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go. Let's have you introduce our guest panel tonight.
All right, so let's get them on the stream.
There's Jessica. Jessica made it easy for us. She's got the name badge on.
That's right. And Japal, how are you doing this evening?
I'm really good, guys. How are you?
We're very good, thank you. So,
okay,
Jessica,
you guys can listen. You guys can listen to me properly.
We can hear you just fine.
We can hear you fine there.
Perfect. I can also listen to you guys.
Good stuff. All right. So congratulations on your nominations for the RBC Marketing Award. I think it's awesome now we're all on the same screen. And, Mark and I said it a million times, both companies are well deserving. We're big social media guys. We follow both of your companies on social media. We know you're both doing awesome stuff. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think we have the best 3 of the pack this year at the Novas, but I may be a little bit biased.
We're just a little bit biased, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good category, though.
Good. Yeah. So I think it's good to start with some introductions. So maybe we could start with you, Jessica. Tell us what's going on at Fortier Automotive, what you folks do, and some of the awesome stuff you've been doing to promote the company online.
Sure. So we opened up in November 2019, so we're still a pretty young company. We opened right before COVID hit, but we've been very fortunate. We've had a lot of support, a lot of good regular customers that keep coming back, and that's allowed us to be really successful in our first year and a half. And I don't know how much you want to know about the marketing that we're doing, because it's a really, really long list, and it would take a long time away from everyone else talking. So
you have any highlights?
Well, I'm pretty proud of the fact that we're third on the list of similar companies in Timmins on Facebook. We're not on Twitter and Instagram and all those things, because that's not where we can connect with our audience. Mm-hmm. But on Facebook, there's only 2 other companies that have been established for 20 years or however long that are above us in terms of Facebook. And it's not just, I'm not talking about likes. We only have 300 likes on Facebook. It's not super impressive, but the engagement amount is really incredible. And that's what I think is really important, is it doesn't really matter how many people like you. If they're not commenting on your posts, then it's not really doing anything for you. So it's really great whenever we post something that we get tons of comments from people that then become testimonials that I then can go ahead and put on our website. So yeah, we've been really fortunate to have a lot of support.
Excellent.
Yeah, that is really good. And we've been following
That's
you.
good,
And
yeah.
Sharp, I love the photos too. I don't know if you're doing the photos or you have someone coming in, but the photos are really good.
Yeah, I take all the photos,
Yeah.
and I made sure to do them all in black and white because garages are really dirty, right? And
Right.
all of that clutter in the background is really distracting. So doing it in black and white, I find, makes you focus in on the person and what's happening instead of all the clutter and distractions in the background.
Excellent.
We need a Jessica on our team, Mark.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
especially, for automotive repairs. Why not, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We know where to go. And before we jump into our next guest on the panel, Jessica, where are you located for those who are maybe finding you for the first time here by watching you here tonight?
Yeah, we're at 112 6th Avenue, so that's on the corner of 6th and Birch. It's a little garage. It used to be Joe's Service Center. That's how a lot of people know it.
Okay.
And across from where the GV Hotel used to be before it was turned into an apartment building.
Excellent. Okay.
Good. So our other guest, Mr. Kinsman, is Japal Singh, and he is the manager at the New Burger Planet. Now, you cannot miss the New Burger Planet because they have the biggest hamburger sign in Timmins. Am I right, Japal?
Oh yeah. It's easy, reachable, and easy. It's visible to everyone, the whole town.
Yeah. That. How has business been since you opened up?
Well, we opened the business in September 8th, so it's exactly in the center of the pandemic, right? When it's really difficult time going on. We opened at a very difficult time, but we try our best to keep it running really good. And it's a brand new opportunity in the food industry for people. And especially we do have a good burgers and all the appetizers and puddings we offer to the community. The only thing I would like to say, the specific for my business, that our Burger Planet, our food restaurant, is totally devoted to the community. I would say that I want to say that because as Sue mentioned, that it's not a easy job to open any business in the pandemic, right?
Right.
No.
When you're in the center of the pandemic, and we did it, we opened it, and thank God it's going good so far. And we do to keep ourselves updated, to keep ourselves bringing new food item to the people and to the community. We do have our everyday specials that we are going through, right? So we present new specials every day so that we can put on the social media, and people can, our local community or people from the outer town, they can see it, and they can enjoy the new food, and they can sit with their families. Now it's open, dining is open, they can enjoy with their families and friends. So our business is located on the 1026 Riverside Drive. If someone is not familiar still, so I would say we have a good quality of meat, and we do provide the fresh cut fries, and all the appetizers are good. So we are doing trying our best to make everyone happy. So we are doing so far very good, yeah. And as you see the photos that we post on the social media every day, people are also liking those, and people are asking for the specials every day, right? We do have one of them I want to mention it, meatball pizza, those kind of food items we bring in our new menu, and it's a special for every year so that people can enjoy their families and friends again. Yeah.
The food is really good there.
Oh,
I
yes.
can attest to it.
Thank you, dear. Yeah, we are doing really good. Yeah.
The food's amazing, and I think it's a brilliant idea. I like how you guys put your daily specials out every single day. Yeah. Because even if you've been there, say, on a Sunday, it's a new special. And you're may want to go back on a Tuesday or Wednesday. You know, Mark and I like a lot of burgers.
Yeah, we bring special every day. We try to bring specials every day so that we try our best to bring makes our community and makes our local people happy, right? Because we say that we honestly say that it's our business we promote it to the local community a lot as compared to other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's our specialty, I would say.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing. You cannot miss the place, right, Mark?
You can't miss the big burger. Was that part of your? Whose idea was it to bring the big burger into? Did they have a big meeting and say this is what's going to be now? You know, the flag.
I would really want to thank our our owner Siva, that he had a really good idea. I was discussing with him one day that, how you got the idea. He said, just it's a stupid idea going in my mind. And I was thinking from 1 or 2 years to open the new business. And he did it. And we're really thankful to him. And we really appreciate to him what he is doing. He's doing a really good job as well.
That's right. He's a master at what he does, you know, not just new Burger Planet Inc., obviously with Siva's restaurant over at the mall.
Of course, yeah.
Is he a cool guy to work for? Can you say that?
Of course, he's like a hard worker. I would say it's a hard worker. He's in the kitchen with us whenever we need help. The man is there all the time.
That's right.
He's there all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Siva restaurant, all people are already familiar with it, right? They had a good breakfast, brunch, and every day they are doing really good.
Okay. Yeah, I think and one time Siva was quoted in the press where he says, "I only bought a home where I can sleep." So Siva likes to work.
He does like to work.
Oh yeah, he's a hard worker.
Okay. I would say I want to add one thing. He's like, we do. I know we do respect everyone. Like, it doesn't matter whoever the businessman is, but he don't wanna enjoy his wealth while sitting on the chair. He go for a walk every morning. He don't think that what I have it, what not. He go for a walk every morning, and he's present wherever we want to help him. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have a little fun now, and then we do have a couple questions from the people watching that are probably a little more serious than mine, but we're figuring out a way to do it. So I'm going to be an unbiased moderator. So look, Mark, I'm sorry, the KINZ and KLOMP logo's gone.
You don't work for KINZ and KLOMP right now during this debate.
That's right. Now I'm going to ask a couple questions. They will be fun. And I'm not going to judge. I'm just going to make sure this doesn't get testy, because when Mark loses, he gets a little.
Oh, as if.
Okay, so I'll ask you, Mark.
To get along with.
Just for our guests, know whether I haven't told you any of these questions either, Kinsman. I want you to be surprised.
I have no clue. I tried to get some out of you. But budge. No.
I am asking you the first question for the guests get an idea of what type of questions I'm asking, because they're our guests. And
I'm afraid.
Okay.
What are we doing?
When we shoot a social media commercial, Mark,
yes.
How many shots does it take for you to get it right? And I know the true answer.
I'm gonna say 3. Sometimes 1. You know, one take wonders do happen, but you know, we're our own worst critics. Usually 2 or 3.
Okay.
From round about.
So -1 for not telling the truth of 30. Okay. Okay. For Jessica and Fortier Automotive, if I was to bring my vehicle into the shop and it was making this noise, what do you think would be wrong with it? And I just blew her ears out because she had headphones.
Yeah, that's right. Jessica can't hear now.
What did you think? What do you think would be wrong with it?
I would say I'd be happy to help you with that. Let me go get the mechanic for you.
Yeah, that's lots of answer. My dad's answer used to be, let's just pick up the yellow pages and call someone we know. So make the mechanics right there. Okay, for you, Chapal.
Yeah.
If Mark and I come into the new Burger Planet and we eat our burger in 10 seconds, are we too quick, or are we just enjoying the food?
Well, I would take a side of enjoying that. You guys enjoying the food very fast, and I can offer you any other item right away. That if you guys like a burger that much, or I would not ask you that you guys in a hurry. That's why you eat. I would say you guys will love it. That's why I'm gonna offer you another item to enjoy. Yeah.
That's a really impressive answer there, Mark.
Of course, yeah.
He'd be offering us desserts. See, that's the customer service of the new Burger Planet.
I just don't want to let you go. That maybe you in a hurry. Okay, guys, wrap it, everything. Okay, how did you like it? Everything was good. See you next time. No, I would offer you another item, and I would say, okay, put this out now. Yeah.
That's a good answer. Okay, for you, Mr. Kinsman.
Okay.
When we are out in public and you're representing KINZ and KLOMP and doing a video to represent a company, is it appropriate to use curse language? Yes or no?
That is a definite no.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever swore. You know what? In my entire year of broadcast, I've never sworn on a live broadcast.
Not even a slip.
Not even a slip. No, that's the professionalism in my brain. Off the air, I'll swear like a sailor, but usually when it's work related, it's totally G-rated.
That's why my career in radio never worked out.
Yeah. I guess it would be hard if you curse all the time and then you would have to go on air and it just becomes in your subconscious, right?
It does become a subconscious. Yeah. You know, your brain will think, okay, this is what I want to say. But then you're like, okay, I've got all these people listening or watching, and it steers back into the channel. It's just something that has never happened to me. I know friends that have had it happen to them, but not myself. So.
Okay, that was a better answer than your first one. I'm not saying you're in first,
but a definite no. You haven't heard me curse, no. During a live broadcast. No,
I'm just making sure you knew the right answer.
All right.
Okay, so for Jessica. I'll give you a little bit of a background. So, you would know this. When you take family photos and you got young kids and it takes forever, the kids smile. Is it more difficult taking family photos or good photos with mechanics?
Whew. I have 4 kids, so I'm very familiar with the struggle of taking a good photo with the kids. But you know what? My husband is the mechanic here, and he's the one that usually takes the bad photos and the family photos. So I think it's basically even 50-50, because no matter what, he's in the photo, and he's our 4-year-old. She's now 6, but at 4 years old, she was like, "My daddy smiles like this." That's how bad it is.
We all have that person in our family or relative somewhere, though.
We all love him.
That we can relate to that exact that picture, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. It's hard to get everyone to smile at the same time and look straight or do whatever pose you're doing at the same time. But Jessica does a great job with these photos. So she's working. She's not going to tell us her magic, of course, but she's working some magic back there, I think, Mark. Yeah, that's right.
His family always reaches out to me and goes like, "How did you get Matt to smile in that picture?" I'm like, I didn't tell him I was taking it.
Okay, so my final question, and then we actually got some real questions from the audience. But for Japal, when I like to eat French fries, I like to put ketchup and mayonnaise together to dip it.
Okay, to dip it or the fries?
Oh, just the dip.
Okay,
do you know of any other weirder combinations that people ask for? Could it be mustard and ketchup? Have you heard of anything odd like that?
I would say that it depends on every individual. However, they like some people like a barbecue, some people like a mayo, mustard, right? I do see people asking for the honey garlic as well with the French fries. And I do see people. 2 customers they asked for honey garlic. I asked for they wanted like they had a order of the fries and they take a honey garlic on side. I said that's however they like it, right? Every individual have their own choice. So they do take like a barbecue or honey garlic sometime with their fries to enjoy with it.
Japal has some really good answers. Were you in marketing before or public relations? You have some very good answers.
Oh yeah, I want to mention that back home when I was I'm a little bit from the political background, so I used to go with my dad to the political rallies, and I always had a camera in my hand. I do have a good Canon camera over there, and I do like to take the picture. So from there only, I get a little bit motivation to take the pictures. Here also in the restaurant, when we make any special item, we all are like having the cameras in our hand. We are standing like any celebrities coming. We put our food on the table and we do a good pictures as well.
Janice says she dunks her fries in her milkshake.
I do that too.
I did that. I did in frosty.
Jessica, no?
I'm the odd one out. No,
no
I do dunk fries and honey sometimes, if that helps.
Yeah, honey dill. You know what? When I lived in Winnipeg, there was a sauce called honey dill. I think it was at the restaurant Applebee's. Don't know if they're still around, but anyhow, it was only a Winnipeg thing. When I came back and moved back to Ontario, you asked for it, no one knew what it was. But honey dill is one of my favorite. Actually, I use that over ketchup and any other condiment when I lived out there.
Well, I I like dipping my fries in the soft ice cream. It tastes really nice when you dip in the vanilla or chocolate ice cream.
My son dips his fries in a Wendy's Frosty. So, which is
Yes.
sort of like the same thing. Yeah. And there is a comment about Siva here.
What's that?
Anne says, I call Siva a magic man. He has a fantastic memory. He knows everyone's name.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he do. I saw in the restaurant, he like a customer coming up for 10 years. He remembered the name right away. You know the face. He remembered the name right away. He had a good memory. Yeah.
Very good memory.
Okay, Mark, we're back to you. It's the last round of questions, and it's a serious one. They all can't be goofy.
What's that one?
Hopefully, you represent KINZ and KLOMP well on here. I'm a little nervous.
I hope so.
And this will be the same question for all three. So you got to go first, Mark. If Barry asked if I was a judge, why would I put my vote for your business?
So KINZ and KLOMP Live, why? Well, we are two independent broadcasters. We have 40 years combined experience. We're local. We live here. We're, we not only work here, we bring up our families here. We spend our money here at local shops. It's, we're, community minded. Comes to mind, Barry. And, a vote for KINZ and KLOMP Live, you're going to get, 150% effort. That's why I take 3 takes. You can't stop at 1 take, right? Right, Jamie? It's, some days it's 5 takes. Sometimes, we look at it and go back and redo the entire take. It's, it's the effort that Jamie and I put in. And as I call it, it's so funny, Barry. Until middle of summer, I never even friended Jamie. There was a friend request from Jamie all summer. I never even knew Jamie up until we started doing the podcast. And now the show, KINZ and KLOMP Live, as we call ourselves now, it's we're like the dream team, a perfect dream for advertising, and that's one of the fun things of life. You never know what's going to be dealt, but we're certainly holding pocket aces right now. So that's why you'd vote for KINZ and KLOMP Live.
Good. You did a good job, Mr. Kinsman. Thank you. I'm sure your partner would be pleased with that answer. We'll ask him later. Over to you, Jessica. Same question. If Barry was a judge, why would he put his vote into Fortier Automotive?
Well, I'd say there's 2 very good reasons. The first being that you can go on our website, you can go on Facebook, you can go anywhere, and you will not find a single negative review. And it's very hard to do that. And it's not that there's no reviews. There's dozens of positive reviews, and 0 have anything negative to say whatsoever. So I think that's extremely hard to manage, and that's a really big part of, especially an automotive business, but almost any business. You need to have referrals, people that are sending their friends and family to you in order to grow your business. And the second reason is because you have to, we're competing against each other. Competing is all in good fun, but it's really hard to compare our businesses to one another, right? Like, we're completely different genres, and we can't really compare to each other. So I think you need to look at how we compare to other automotive shops in terms of how we're marketing and what we look like and our brand and all of that. And if we stand out from the pack there after being open for only a year and a half, then I think that says more about our business than, say, how we compare to, KINZ and KLOMP or the Burger Planet, right? Because we're just not the same types of businesses.
No, that's amazing about the reviews and what you're speaking about earlier on, your engagement numbers. Folks are engaged in what you're posting. They're responding positively. That's awesome. And we did have a question actually for Fortier Automotive. I don't know if you can see that, but does Fortier charge by the hour or flat rate?
It depends on the job. So electrical, for example, is straight time. So however long it takes us is how much you're going to pay. But other things will be a flat rate, like a safety check. We know exactly how long that takes, so we can charge a flat rate for that. And as far as the hourly is concerned, we always charge by the book. There's a book that says how long the labor time should be. So if a job is supposed to take 3 hours, we charge you 3 hours. It doesn't matter if our apprentice was learning and it took him 5. We're going to charge you for 3 hours.
Okay. That's good to know, because I have an older vehicle and I'll probably be down there at some point. It's going to need more than 5.
You've worked on a lot of old vehicles. So.
Yeah. And finally, over to Japal once again. If Barry was a judge, why would they vote for the new Burger Planet?
Well, I would like to mention 2 solid reasons for that. The one will be, I mentioned it earlier, that our business is totally devoted to the community. That is the main and solid reason, I would say. And because since so many years Siva is working for our community for 25 or 30 years now, he had a good opportunity at Siva's restaurant before, but he planned to bring another restaurant. So I would say that our restaurant is totally devoted to the community. Whenever I was filling the application for the Nova Award, I mentioned it there that our restaurant is all doing really good things for the community. And the second reason, I would say, the food is really good to try out, because it's a really good quality food and to the fair prices. Those are the 2 solid reasons, I would say. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say to wrap it up, Mark. I mean, I could put this hat back on, but we are in very good company, don't you think?
We are, and you know what?
Of course, yeah.
Whoever wins, we were talking about this today when we were driving down to Timmins RV. We were doing our, our coffee deliveries this afternoon. We said, fun, who wins, as they say, it's always fun just to get, nominated. So we're all finalist nominations, and we've all picked up the finals award for, the eventual awards May 13th. So, friends aside, I want to see Fortier Automotive do well. I want to see the new Burger Planet Inc. do well. In fact, we want to see all local businesses do well, especially during a pandemic. But we were thinking, let's pretend, each one of us won, maybe for the week. Let's say, Fortier Automotive wins. And then, Jamie and I for KINZ and KLOMP Live have to do something, specifically that week to honor Fortier Automotive, new Burger Planet Inc. Maybe they put a Fortier Automotive burger on the menu for a week to honor the win. Or, we were saying maybe an oil
we
change.
do have some special burgers coming in the future.
You have a KINZ and KLOMP burger for us?
Oh, of course. I have. Definitely.
Right.
Yeah,
maybe I don't know if we're going to decide tonight, but we should talk outside the show and have a friendly wager. And Mark and I, if Fortier Automotive or new Burger Planet wins, we can come into your establishment and maybe help do the social media commercial or promote it on the show. And
welcome anytime. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, we could talk about it. And maybe there's the KINZ and KLOMP oil change special, or the KINZ and KLOMP burger. Who knows?
Of course, yeah.
So you guys know it's my birthday on May 9th and Matt's birthday on May 11th, and then the award show's on May 13th. So
it's only fitting.
Whatever you give us, it better be big.
well, how about this? No matter who wins, let's have it. Let's redo this. After the awards, and we'll whoever's holding the trophy, we'll have a night to discuss and promote again. And cheers the chamber, obviously, for putting on another Nova Award. It's tough times. It's just nice to. It's nice to compete, but in the end, we're all friends. We all live here in the city of Timmins.
Then we're family, right?
Yep, we're all one big happy family here.
Oh. And then we are all one. Yeah.
Well, that was awesome, Mark. I was a little nervous, but you did good, my friend. And our guests were amazing.
Yep, Jessica and Japal.
Yeah.
From New Burger Planet Inc. Before we let our guests go,
yes,
maybe promote what's going on, Japal. What's on the menu that we should be picking up at the New Burger Planet Inc. this week?
Well, we are the special that our brand new today's special is oven baked chicken wrap. It's really nice. We do have assorted like a green pepper, like a bell peppers and the onions and diced chicken. We do mix it with we do saute and we put in the wrap and we do bake it. So it's really nice. You should try that. It's a today's special, but we can offer you anytime if you would like.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for lunch. Yes.
For
And
us, we have tire season coming up, and we do sell, swap, and repair tires. So for everybody out there who's got to swap their tires over from the winters to their summers or their all seasons, give us a call. We have excellent rates. We're always told that we should be charging more for our tire swaps, but
I guess that's a good problem for the customers, though.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's very good. And of course, both companies are on Facebook. That's primarily the reason why they're here, because they have excellent social media campaigns, marketing campaigns. And thank you very much to both of you. I know you're both very busy with your businesses, but Mark and I really appreciate you both coming on.
Thank you for inviting us.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
We'll chat with you between now and May 13th, and good luck to both of you. And on the big show, we'll see you all dressed up, and it's going to be a fun night.
We are all set. We're ready. Thank you.
Oh, I can't wear my hoodie?
Yeah.
Well, that's it from the waist up. I'm just wearing a suit from the waist up.
Right.
Pajama pants below.
Yeah, there it is. All right. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Hi guys, such a fun group. And again, you know, when you're shopping, looking for things to do locally, you know, when you hear people say, I can do this out of town, I can do this, you know, miles away, you know, look at Jessica. You know, when you go in for a tire swap, you're supporting someone's dream and keeping their dream alive, you know, and you know, supporting, you know, when, you know, instead of a businessman, you know, for fuel for a yacht, you know, for his 20th yacht, you're helping out a local family. And again, you know,
were you nervous? Were you nervous about the questions I was going to ask you?
No, not really. Not really.
You're a seasoned pro. Okay, a couple locals. Then we got Mr. Mitch Wilson. So there's this monster snowman in this community.
Yes.
I'm from Thunder Bay. So when I go back to Thunder Bay, when we can, not recently, but when we can, we go through Beardmore. And Beardmore has a big snowman. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
No, never seen that.
So this looks like a Beardmore size snowman. And you went there. How awesome is it live?
I did. You know what? Went back on the weekend, took my boys to the Kerrigan Meadows, and where they are located on Kerrigan Road, just down 101, a short commute from Timmins and Knott's. And yeah, the giant snowman, you know, you're seeing pictures of it all over social media. They crafted this ginormous snowman. And if you go to the KINZ and KLOMP Live Facebook page, scroll down, you'll see the pictures from the weekend. And it's just an amazing piece. I'm kind of curious, though, did Frosty survive the +9 today?
Right.
Is Frosty faring the weather are a bit of a tease of spring, right?
And another question is, when we talked with Benum, who's allegedly Frosty's cousin, Benum said Frosty may not be so nice of a guy. So maybe we can get to the bottom of that sometime.
Yeah, we can. But thumbs up to Kerrigan Meadows, and you know, it was a great place to you know, to take your kids. If you do take your kids, if the snow survives, you can slide down the back of Frosty. I only took pictures of the front, but you can walk up to the top of Frosty, and kids can slide down the back. So wear, you know, the snow pants for the kiddos, and you know, don't do what there was a car ahead of us, and before we got out of the car, my little guy said, "Let's walk across." So the snow looked like it was, you know, solid enough to walk over to Frosty instead of going through the driveway like a normal person. So we said, you know, we're just going to wait a minute. And we saw these two young ladies trying to walk across, and they fell in, and it was like, you know, chest deep. And
my God.
Okay, boys, we're going to walk the path.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay. So a good warning. All right. Thank you. An OPP constable has won an award.
Yes, Stephen Munier, OPP constable. He won quite the award. Stephen picked up the Police Services Hero of the Year award. Quite prestigious in the OPP ranks. So congratulations to Stephen. He's been an OPP officer since 1998 and has been a role model for many in his detachment and everybody he's walked in front of and, you know, had the pleasure to meet. So congratulations to Steve.
Yes,
from the OPP.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, big accolade. You can't beat that. And he's a definite one of the best OPP officers out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Congratulations. Another great story. Okay, so I want to intro this a bit because you know me. One of the things I always talk about is how much I love this garbage collection system in Timmins.
Okay.
Once again, when I go back to Thunder Bay, they're still on this 2-bag system, and their recycling is once every 2 weeks, and you still got to, what do you say? Like, you got to separate the recycling. Here, we got monster bins.
You just toss them in.
Recycling comes every week. I love this system here. I brag it to about all my family and friends in Thunder Bay, but we were missing out on something, right? Schumacher was left out. So have they got the remedy for this, Mr. Kinsman?
Yeah, you know what? This story was a few days ago, but I just talked to someone in Schumacher, and I lived in Schumacher for a few years, about 5 years ago now. And, there was no garbage system like they have in Timmins. So you put the bags out there and, things blow away. You had to use your own trash bins. But now, finally, they've okayed, I guess, the second phase, they're calling it. Mm-hmm. And the second phase for the rollout of the bin program will see 3,000 bins purchased in the tune of $210,000. So we're in the wrong business, Jamie, right? Yeah. You can go sell garbage bins for $250,000. Anyhow, there's 3,000 of them going out, and they will apparently get to the Schumacher residents in the next 6 to 7 weeks.
You see, Kinsman, that's Elena, and I know her. She's from Thunder Bay, and she knows about the Thunder Bay system, and she's jealous about the recycling. It's right. So we don't know how lucky we have it here. These bins are awesome, and so does that mean the whole city's covered now?
Schumacher, I do believe, the second phase will finally see Schumacher. It's funny, when we were living in Schumacher, we moved back to Timmins. We actually left the bins there. It's like when you leave an apartment to move to another apartment, you leave the roll of toilet paper. In this case, we left the garbage bins just for that next person, just so it wasn't a big hassle.
Right, but now that you have these big bins, and if you were to move, you can't take those with you.
No, can't take those with you.
Okay. All right. Our final one, I believe, until we bring Mitch, because he's got some great headlines on the morning grind. So yes. I could explain this a little bit. I could do a little bit of work for you here, Mr. Kinsman. Okay. Is that starting next Monday for 4 weeks, on Mondays and Wednesdays, we're going to come and drop off coffee and donuts at businesses. Mm-hmm. We did a test trial today to see how good we were at it. And we had 5 large coffees, and they were hot, right?
Yeah.
And we went to Dutch Love, and then there was actually someone else who posted online saying, "I'm babysitting my grandkids. Can you drop off a donut?"
Carol.
Carol. So that was awesome. We had a lot of fun. So we have a post up on our page, Beat the Morning Grind with KINZ and KLOMP. All you need to do is mention your company's name. We'll have a random draw, and we hope to hit up as many businesses as possible starting next Monday and Wednesday for 4 weeks. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did. And we're going to try two businesses on Monday, 2 businesses on Wednesday. So 4 a week for the 4-week campaign. And we also want to give a thumbs up. We just found out today that Mike Mason from Mikey's General Sales up on Airport Road is going to be in charge. He's going to be sponsoring the Defeat the Morning Grind with KINZ and KLOMP Live. So when you get your coffee and your donuts, you can thank good old Mike Mason, who's a proud supporter of our community. And of course, if you're in the recreational mind, looking for ATVs, we're actually going to stop by Mikey's tomorrow to welcome him aboard to KINZ and KLOMP Live. And, if you're looking for something off their lot, you just might see it now on KINZ and KLOMP Live.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
Awesome. The one thing I did want to mention before we brought Mitch on is that we have a community member who is in need of help. Him and his family. Drew Chorney has been diagnosed with COVID-19, and if you may have seen the link on social media, but it's definitely on our page. They've set up a GoFundMe for the family. As we know, we've seen these circumstances when people are seriously ill. They can't work. They may need to travel for medical appointments, which means hotel, gas, food. It can put a lot of stress on the family. So there's a GoFundMe. The link's on our page. And if you're in a position to help out the family, once again, Timmins, a city with a big heart, they would appreciate that.
Yeah, hearts go out to Drew and his family because, not only is he's battling alone because of, COVID restrictions in place. Family members can't be by his side. He's battling this on his own. And we do, hope that, things do get better. as Drew, continues the fight. So Drew Chorney and the Chorneys, if you're tuned in tonight, our hearts go out to you. And yeah, if you can, go to our Facebook page and hit the link for the GoFundMe and help out Drew and his family here tonight.
Okay, and Janice says, I went to school with Drew, and he's still fighting. That is excellent news. Excellent news. And we hope he keeps fighting. And we wish the family all the best. And, we already told him today, whatever we can do to help and promote, we will do that. Members of our community are our family. All right, so we are on to Mr. Mitch. And then we're going to draw the prize.
Going to draw the prize. Yes. Keep in mind, we have a combo meal, dinner for two, can dine at Sue's Variety. So that's right. Coming up at the end of Mitch Wilson. There he is.
That's
missed
2 meals for me.
You're right. We never had Mitch on Sunday. Mitch has negotiated in his contract to get 1 Sunday off a month. So that was his Sunday last Sunday. I hope he enjoyed it. But he's back. We missed you, Mitch. And so what's going on and what do you have for us this evening?
Oh, I literally missed you guys too. I was hanging out with some buddies from Eastern Ontario, and next thing I know, it's like, hey, it's 6:30. We're not home yet. This isn't gonna work, is it? Better let the boss know. Good thing the paychecks, we'll they'll even out on that one. But I do have some amusing headlines to bring us this week. You can bring my screen up when you're ready. I did have a comment on Mark's story though, going over to the big snowman. I love that stuff. I went up to Val David, Quebec. Probably Val David or whatever, right? But I went up there a couple of years ago to staying at a cabin, and this was twofold. One, the driveway had an incline like this, and it was really snowy out there. This is April for my birthday. We didn't make it up that driveway. I had to park on this road, this tiny little skinny road, then went for walks out back, and same thing happened. We'd be having some nice, this is in a forest, and it's getting warmer out. All the snow's melting, but the forest, it protects the snow for quite some time. So same thing will be happening. Walk, your entire right leg being consumed by 4 feet of snow.
Mitch, it's a great story, but it's hard to follow along when you're staring at a headline that says Alabama woman arrested for stealing neighbor's goat painted in blue.
All right. Fair enough. That's right. You did bring that up. Rather distracting. Story is exactly as the headline suggests. There's not much more to elaborate on here, but here's the woman. Her last name is actually Farmer. Erica Marie Farmer, 34 years of age. It was just a prank, bro. She took the goat. The goat, I guess, wandered over into her property, and as normal people do, they say, how funny would it be if I painted this goat? And to the next story we go. All right. Entire pavement stolen from Storrington Village overnight. This one I found fascinating because what is in terms of things you can steal, like, picture things you can put in your pocket. I'm thinking of the guy a couple years ago at the Mint who made out with a couple of these gold bullions, which are worth, $40,000 a piece. But pavement.
Does pavement have a high resale value?
I don't think so.
Like, what do you do with it?
I'm saying the head of neighborhood watch is fired from that neighborhood.
That's right.
Right. I swear I didn't see anything happening for the last 12 hours. That's not an hour job doing that, right?
So this isn't the concrete blocks like in a square. This is like pavement someone just ripped up, and when you rip up pavement, it doesn't really come out nice.
No, look at this picture. That's apparently one of the pictures there, right? Okay. Here's another one.
There's this one there.
So I guess there was some kind of like square blocks, and someone needed to do some landscaping. And instead of being like, oh, I'll just go get a couple bricks delivered to my place, I might as well steal it from the subdivision. Again, exactly. The dollars per pound, like if you're stealing stuff, and I don't advocate stealing stuff, but you do have to do the calculation on the dollars per pound. And this guy did not. I don't think he did that. What is that? Look at that. Let's say he even went another couple meters on the flip side of this. Yeah, there you go. From about there to about there, right? We can't see the full thing, but how many hundreds of dollars in pavement is that?
That's probably a lot. I'm gonna say
I mean, yeah.
thousands of dollars.
Mark's sitting there doing the calculation, and it's a lot. It's a lot, Mitchie.
How do you not see that though?
I'm just saying you can fit a lot more money worth of Xboxes than a lot more money worth of pavement in a standard F-150.
Right. All right.
So
what other crazy things are happening in the world?
Man falsely reports his vehicle was stolen. Googles how to set your car on fire and make it look like an accident. Again, another one of those things. He reports his car is stolen. They find it a couple days later or whatever. It's on the side of the highway. Oh, look at that. The VIN matches up. And then the part that we missed, if you read through the story, which I already did, so we don't have to do that, is they execute a search warrant on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy must have been a little bit suspicious in one way, shape, or form. And I mean, look, folks, I'll admit, we all have our search histories that we don't want brought up. Maybe some of them are out of context and we're part of a larger conversation. Maybe some of the things we don't need to discuss publicly. But you'd think if they are going to execute a search warrant, no, back up. Before they even get to the point where they're thinking about a search warrant, before you call your set on fire car in, delete your search history. Also, before your mother-in-law comes over.
The best thing about this segment, Mitch, is that you get a live streaming video of the weather wherever you were got this article from.
Oh my God, these websites are the worst.
Are you nervous coming online? I see you got about 17 tabs open. Are you nervous when you come online showing all those tabs just in case someone may see something you've been looking around at that you
shouldn't be looking
adult orientated?
Very good question. I didn't recently leave my vehicle on the side of a road and then set it on fire, so I'm actually feeling pretty innocent right now.
Okay, fair enough. The tabs are too small, so I can't see what you've been up to. But,
this one, I'll preface it by saying everyone's okay, but there's a lesson to be learned here. Actually, several lessons to be learned. Two drunk drivers crash into each other, and then a third drunk driver comes in and crashes into that crash.
No.
Everyone lived, and they're all fine, and they're all facing charges, as they should. Right. 3 in one intersection. This is over in Wisconsin, but that is just wild.
3.
There's karma coming home to roost. International Women's Day was yesterday. We have a couple stories on this particular topic. Women's anatomy. Women's activists love using women's anatomy to make a point. I'm not sure that to regular people that this translates as well. Like, just picture your regular folk going to church on Sunday, raising a family and stuff. It's when they see the giant clitoris, do they sit there and say, wow, what a brave and inspiring piece of architecture or sculpture? But there it is, right in front of the Eiffel Tower.
It's arts.
You have to know the European culture is a lot different than the North American culture. So
I think, Jamie, that you're wrong on this one. This is just a very specific political, ideological culture that believe that this is stunning and brave TM. Okay. And so they do that just like they wore the pink hats or whatever way back when. Yeah, it's giant.
It's a giant. Yeah. if you look at it quickly, it looks like one of the old versions of the Concorde back there. Right. With the wings shaped. Anyhow, we've got giant snowman over here.
Right. Yes.
In France. Yeah.
Once again, the North American culture is different than the European culture. Snowman and what Mitch is showing.
Well, I'm showing it to document how weird the French are. Not our beloved Quebec French, who are Quebecois. That those are completely different than the France French, who think so highly of themselves they can build literally gigantic genitalia and just moving swiftly on. Burger King getting grilled
kids, Mitch.
Once again for International Women's Day stuff. They literally tweeted that women belong in the kitchen.
I read that,
but it was a setup joke. For saying that, hey, we're starting a scholarship fund for actually women. And I think this kind of pinpoints the culture where we're at this moment in time. Burger King makes a joke, but they're actually providing a whole bunch of women opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And people are more mad at the joke than the fact that they're actually helping women. So that's what happened there. It got a whole bunch of likes just because it's shock value and fun.
Well,
or
that's
whatever.
the thing. A lot of people don't read past the headline. They read the headline, it's sensationalism, and they go off and,
Right.
spew it and share it to a million friends. That's what Burger King wants. It's a good promotion. And, if you just read a few lines in, you'll go, oh, okay, that's what they meant.
If you read the text, once again, if you put it in context, and I won't read the whole thing, but it says, women belong in the kitchen if they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. And what the Burger King is on doing is a mission to bridge the gap of gender inequality in the restaurant business. So that was Burger King has a great message. I guess they used a bit of a shock value to pull people
Attention grabbing.
Right. Yeah.
Same way that news sites do it all the time. Like, oh, look at this one. Burger King gets grilled for women belong in the kitchen tweet. Again, back to what Mark said. If you just read that headline, it's like, wow, Burger King had a sexist tweet yesterday.
But
and is it sexist with the context?
Hold on a second, though. At the other side, Burger King knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And they knew that wasn't right.
And I'm saying that this thing got 515K likes and a bunch of retweets there. And then some people in the comments were being like, yo, this isn't cool. Some people in the comments were being nasty. But overall, most people recognized it for what exactly it was. A little bit of a shock value into a joke, into a positive initiative.
It was a whopper
of a commentary.
Yeah,
you gotta love it.
Tom and Karen Luke.
All right, Mitch, what other foolishness is going on in our world?
Okay, this one's a bit of a blast from the past. LiveScience.com with the man who died of constipation 1,000 years ago because he ate grasshoppers for months. Grasshoppers.
What a life you have, Mitchie, finding all these stories.
We all have our things.
These are the dark depths of
this
the
could
internet.
Where are you? What site are you on here? Is this the dark web you're on, Mitch? Because you're not supposed to be on that thing, my friend.
This could be a comment or article headline about Jamie Klomp in the future. Jamie Klomp dies.
Yeah.
From eating Copper's pizza for months.
Is that what I'm going to be known? Is that my legacy?
It could be. That's this guy's. No one ever knew his name, but he did eat it. And his mummified megacolon, which sounds like a dinosaur name in and of itself.
Mitch.
Didn't work out for him. When I was a kid, actually, one of the things I did, and I later reflected on this, I probably never do this again, but I was 7 at the time, so give me a break. I had a bunch of barn cats hanging around, so I'd bring a dish outside, put it out there, and then I catch grasshoppers that are just going around the grass, and I throw them in the dish. And the cats would wait around the dish, eat the grasshoppers that I threw in there for them. They loved them. All right. This one is my Hero of the Week award. Usually I got one of these, but this is Senator Ron Johnson, Republican from Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. He forced a reading of a 628 bill Senate coronavirus relief package on the floor, and everyone was really mad at him. Like, oh no, this is going to take 10 hours.
Right.
And you're representing the American people, and they have the ability to read this 10-hour bill when? Right. That's why Senator Ron Johnson, my Hero of the Week. Some people were mad about it. Other people were kind of chucklingly satisfied. Yeah. Why are these gigantic omnibus bills being floored through? I feel like this is a bipartisan issue in every front. Put the bills through. Let the public read them, because we are being governed supposedly by people who have our best interests in mind. So just let us know in plain, simple language what you're actually doing. Last one's a fun one. This was actually insane. It harkens us back to a whole bunch of horror movies. This is a woman who discovers an empty apartment behind her bathroom mirror, as the headline implies. I'm going to actually switch this out, Jamie. I need you to do some technology magic as I go and share the screen, but in a different way with the audio on it. There we go.
Let me show you what I found in my New York City bathroom.
Part mystery.
Look at it. They blow in.
Part comedy.
So I start searching.
Samantha Hartsoe searched for the source of cold air in her Roosevelt Island bathroom.
The air is coming from the mirror.
Captivating nearly 8 million viewers on TikTok. The moment of truth as she removes the vanity mirror.
There is a hole.
Hartsoe recorded the discovery and what came next in 4 videos.
There's a room back there.
Cliffhangers punctuating her creepy find.
I have to go in.
I can't not know. I can't not know what's on the other side of my bathroom.
The videos recorded Wednesday and Thursday show her climbing through the narrow hole.
Oh, your hip's not gonna make it.
But she does, despite her roommate's concern. Armed with a hammer, she goes on an investigation.
Every corner I would like walk normal and be like, just to check.
But she found the unfinished apartment on the other side of the hole empty of people and spirits. Her search at an end.
My roommates definitely thought I was going to end up dead. Like when I came back, they were very excited.
She's not sure why so many people were drawn to her.
You ever had the secret room in your house?
Crazy. Ever seen the movie Candyman? That's where that video takes me back to that movie.
Yeah, they're actually, Mark, it's funny enough. They're saying that right above in the paragraph on the screen that was just displayed. People made that comment. Actually, funnily enough, I lived in this place for a full year before my neighbor gets my attention one time. And he says, Mitch, see that thing up there? Like that thing over there? Now, this is on the outside of our house. Yeah. And he says, look, there's a different color there. That's not even, like, that's a secret room. And I didn't believe him at first, but no, sure enough, they added a staircase on the outside of this house so that I could get into this apartment without, having to intermingle with whoever's on the floor beneath.
Living downstairs, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And to make it look more normal, they inserted this gigantic false space. If I had next time my friends come up from Ottawa, I'm going to make them stay in empty space in the wall. Jamie is muted. He probably was trying to talk before, Jamie?
Well, no, I wasn't talking before. I have him muted because they turned on the furnace, which is right beside me, and I went, ooh. But Mitch with the headlines, thank you very much.
Thanks, Mitch.
Always into the deep dark of the internet, and we will check in on Mitch.
He goes into the bowels of the internet, as they say.
We will check it. We'll check it his deep dark mind on Thursdays.
I do it for sport, man.
All right, Mitch. Yeah, we're gonna give away that. Okay, so we'll talk to you soon, Mr. Mitch. All right, Kinsman, hang on. Let me flip over the banner here.
So and we got to give 332 commercials. She's got a new menu, and you can dine. Two can dine on their. She's got a new club meal. So this is a gift certificate for two of you, or in Mitch's case, breakfast and lunch.
Yeah. So we did ask people to ask the businesses a question, and our winner is Mr. Barry Gucher.
Barry Gucher?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Barry Gucher. If I was a judge, why would I put my vote in for your business? Great question.
Yes. So we are going to contact Barry tonight or by tomorrow, and we will get you that certificate. So congratulations, Barry.
We certainly will. And again, another gift certificate from Sue coming up on Thursday's show, which is kind of different. Normally we have a business night. Tell us what's happening on Thursday.
So Thursday is going to be meet our families. So my three kids, my daughter Tiana, she's 21. My son Austin is 18, and my little guy Aiden, who's 11, is going to be on the show. So it's going to be meet the Klomps, and they are going to probably tell embarrassing stories about their dad, but they're going to be live.
You'll find out what it's like to live with a comedian, and having you as a dad. The first time when I first met you, you showed a family photo. Mm-hmm. Like when they meet your family, I thought those were your brothers and sisters, where you actually look like the youngest out of all of them.
Right. Yeah. So
you all look the same.
I can't the beard, but so we're going to meet them. They're going to be on the show now. It's 8:00 show because my daughter has to work. But she will be here, but we're also going to meet the Kinsmans, correct?
That's right. My little guys, obviously it's going to be way too late for their bedtime. So we're going to put something together where they're going to be by tomorrow at some point, and then we'll air that on Thursday, and so they can be a part of it. You get to meet my two boys, the guys that keep me going. They keep the fire lit for me to keep going with KINZ and KLOMP Live. You get to meet Caden, you get to meet Ethan.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to it. If anybody wants to post a question for us, we'll be able to do that as well. Dwight says, thanks for sharing, guys. We all really appreciate you.
Anytime a family's in need of help or an individual, we're going to be there. Yeah,
we're definitely there, and we're hoping that the Chorneys continue the fights, and people keep, throwing them ENTs because, yes, they're definitely in the fight that no one else can relate to.
That's right.
You hear about it, but now it's happening to someone that we know.
Yeah. So, we're happy to do anything. It looks like Julie is interested in the show Thursday. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes.
Barry's name is Gutcher. So we had it wrong. Sorry, Barry.
All right. Sorry,
Gutcher.
Barry Gutcher.
Barry does say so much variety on tonight's show. Awesome. Yes. Mitch always, I love Mitch's variety. I don't know where he finds these stories. I want to know, but they're always good. Thunder Bay loves Jamie. I love Thunder Bay. Great show. Thank you very much for watching, Elena.
Yes, thank you.
Donna says, how much is Jamie paying his kids? And I am paying them something. Yes.
We'll find out Thursday night.
All right. We could ask him. You could ask him anything you want. All right, KINZ, you're the wrap up, man.
All right. So big thanks to, our sponsors tonight. Again, Timmins RV. We were there this morning. If you're planning to get your RV ready to go, keep in mind they've got their nice summer. It's their climatized 24/7 nice weather dome, as I like to call it. But if you haven't been there, their showroom, they've got how many trailers and RVs on site? About 50 plus?
Yep.
Easily 50 plus. And, it's a mini campsite where you can walk and socially distance yourself through the RVs. We were looking at that lovely Springdale today. They're offering right now cash back, $1,000 cash back. Also, if you pick out your RV of choice, you don't have to pay for 6 months. That's a great, an option. Financing options on site up to 20 years if you need it. And they also do appraisals on site. So you can bring in your old camper, and they do the appraisal while you're walking through the dome and checking out your possibly the new RV, and then they'll have the appraisal done, and then you can combine them, and off you go. They've also got the Get S'more event happening right now. So again, big thanks to Timmins RV. The first left past the Kamoskosa turnoff, but if you're coming from the other way, it'll be your last right before you hit the Kamoskosa turnoff.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Nanish Kotek from Kotek Personal Injury Law here in the city. Nanish is your long-term disability firm, disability and personal injury lawyer here in the city. His mission is to protect the client's right to justice and to receive the compensation that they deserve. You can check him out in his Timmins office, but phone first because of COVID. You need to phone to book an appointment. He's located on the second floor of the 101 Mall, 38 Pine Street. And due to COVID, you can check him out. All the details at koteklaw.com. And a big thanks to Sebastian Vermette and the Cooperators. A better place for you. Hopping on to KINZ and KLOMP Live this week. They've got the new offices. Jamie, you and I were there a couple of weeks back for their grand reopening at 239 Wilson Avenue.
Yes, and we are going to be shooting a video with Sebastian very soon, and we can't wait to show it on the show.
I can't wait. Yes, so it's going to be an up close and personal with Sebastian Vermette and just what happens at the Cooperators and the digs and what they offer. And I should mention here, they do offer life insurance, investments, RRSPs, tax-free savings accounts, RESPs, commercial insurance, home, and auto.
Well done, Mr. Kinsman, once again. I will see you Thursday.
Thursday night. We're going to call it family night for KINZ and KLOMP Live. We'll see you then.
Most of our clients who come through our door and who are suffering from mental illness, they're feeling a sense of despair and a longing for help. Often, insurance companies are denying disability claims on the basis that there's insufficient medical evidence. We've represented hundreds of clients who suffer from anxiety or depression. We fight for our clients' right to receive the compensation they deserve. If you've been denied long-term disability, don't give up. We can help.
Your long-term disability firm, Kotek Law.